Hey watch fans, Brad at Brent L. Miller, and I'm just going to tell you, admittedly, this is a video that I've been wanting to do myself for my own personal interest here for a little bit. So today I have two Seikos. I have our SLA047, 300, and I have our SPB207 200, right? So both of these are the limited editions, 140th anniversary, released earlier this year, green dial. So I just wanted to kind of talk about the differences, some of the similarities, and I guess see what you guys would end up wearing. So let's go over dimensions real quick. So we got 43.7 millimeters from side of the case to the edge of the case on the 300, and even 42 millimeters on the 200. We had 15.3 millimeters thick on the 300 versus 13.2 on our 200. Got a 50 millimeter lug-to-lug length on here, so a little longer, versus 48.7 on the 200. And then we have a 20 millimeter lug width on both of these. 20 millimeters tapers to about 18. Actually, it was a little bit smaller. It was like 17 points something, 17.8 or so on the 200. And then the clasp pops back out to 20 millimeters on the 300 and 19.5 here on the 200. So 8L35 movement on the 300, 6R35. 8L35 has an approximate power reserve of 50 hours, so better movement, lower power reserve compared to your 6R35 with a 70-hour power reserve. So one of the things to note there. If you're looking at aesthetic differences, I think the green dials are pretty similar. Obviously, you have your Divers 200 versus 300 there, the professional. You have your Prospex X logo on both, date windows at the 3 o'clock position on both, with a loom pip here at the 3 on both to meet the ISO standard. You have a zirconia ceramic bezel insert here on the 300. It does not say what it is on the 200, but my guess is it's a polished aluminum or anodized polished aluminum. Looking at your handsets look pretty similar to me. Color of the second tan, you get a little bit of a red tip here on your 200 versus it just staying with the loom on the 300. Looking at bezels, again, a little bit thicker on your 300. Everything's just a little bit bigger on your 300. Beefier, a little bit thicker. I will say both of these wear, I think, smaller than what the dimensions indicate. Obviously, you can always take a look at how these wear on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. There'll be a link in the description to our Instagram page. But overall, both of them wear, for as big as this one is, it wears more comfortable than I anticipated. Obviously this one was a little bit more comfortable, just given the size and the depth for me personally. You have your 12 o'clock triangle here. You have a loom pip inside that triangle. Here it's just straight loomed. Just looking again for minor differences. Bracelets, all satin brushed on your 200. You have some polished center links here on their 300. You also have on your 200 just a regular, deployant clasp here with a flip lock. On your 300, you do have an extension right here that does slide. So just another feature. It does wear, the clasp itself does wear a little bit thicker as well due to that. Close this one up. So you can see, obviously, the case thickness with that extension. So again, overall, both great watches. Case backs here, I'll show you quick. The 300 with the monoblock style, obviously, indicates your limited edition. Prospex X logo on the crown. And I do believe you're getting some Zeratu polishing on this. I forgot to mention that. So the finish on this one's obviously going to be a little bit nicer as well. Yeah. Not that this one is any slouch, but obviously it's not the same case. So let me get the fingerprints. No signed, crown is not signed on the 200 there, I just noticed as well. Still limited edition, 6,000 pieces on the 200 versus 3,000 pieces on the 300. So, double the amount on this 200. So there you guys have it. Quick differences, similarities on these two watches. If there's anything I can do, any questions you guys have, oh my gosh, I almost forgot the bezel, right? We've got to listen to the bezels. Keep these videos short. This ran a little long. I apologize, but the 300 bezel, really smooth. Feels good. Action's good. Not really any play on there. Let's see what our alignment is on this model. Alignment looks pretty good on the 300. Let's see how we do on the 200. It's definitely a different feel. It's a good feel on this. I think the 300 does feel smoother. Sorry, I'm out of focus there. The 300 does feel smoother, but this is not bad. And our alignment, how do we do? Looks pretty good there. Maybe a hair to the left, but pretty good. So there you guys have it. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.